Welcome. You might have a dream right now. You might want to be like a bodybuilder. You might want to be like a professional athlete, or you might have like a big dream. Nobody dream is small. You're thinking about your dream, but you are not finding any way how to accomplish it. And I do know how it's feel, and I also know that how you have to complete your dream. First of all, think about what you are gonna do in your life. It's crucial. Most of you guys have like dream, but you don't have like an exact plan. Look, without having a plan, you cannot do anything. You have to have a plan and you have to work on it. It's not mean that you have to build a plan perfectly. You have to just start with a plan, and eventually when you're gonna do that same work every single day, you're gonna find more opportunities, you're gonna find more scopes to do it like more better. So the first rule is you have to think deep. What's your dream and who you're gonna be? Second, having like having a clear vision or like a clear thought about yourself. Look, when I just started bodybuilding and when I was just only 28 kg, at that moment I just asked my dad that please buy me some supplements, and that time he just told me, I will, but you have to do something to get your supplement. And I said, what? He told me that start working out for like months. I just said, dad, people called me like in skeleton, they called me skinny. Dad, your friends even like criticized me for my weight. And then my dad told me, that's good. Now you are gonna start something and now you are gonna show up who you are. And I just said, my dad, okay dad, I will do my best. And he said, okay, do your best. So I do workout for around like 3 months and I just left, and my dad even told me anything. And after some months later, I was like preparing for like exam. It's like a government exam. So I did like one exam, and after that exact day, a accident happened. My right leg, and I broke my right leg. So my dad saw me with like anger eyes, and he told me, do you are gonna ruin your life? And I just said, dad, I don't even do anything wrong, it's just happened. Then he just got emotional, and I just visit doctor and did that whole thing for recovery. So after a few months later, my brain just asking me one thing, that you did say your dad that you are gonna try your best to build a body. And then I just feel like regret, ashamed that I cannot keep my words. So at that moment I just start working out again, and at that time I was only 13 years old. So I was doing workout for like 2 months, and my dad was realizing that yeah, I am doing my best, and he just told me keep doing, I will be on the right time. And I did home workout for around like straight 2 years. And then I asked my dad, can you purchase me some supplements? And he said, okay, I will do that. But, and he said me that there is a heaven like big part. And I just said, what? He said to me, you have to have the best young physique in my country. Could you do that? And I said him, that could it be even possible? My dad said, I saw you have like a opportunity, and I saw that you can do it. And at that time I said I would do my best. And he asked me again, I'm asking you that could you do that? And I said I will do my best. And he said to me again the third time, could you do that? Say it clearly. And I just said, okay, I will do it. And my dad said, yes, that's it, you said something and now you have to prove it, and I am gonna buy you some supplements. And on those time I was extremely doing hard work. I was doing like calisthenics, home workouts, eating foods. And on those times I do know that how Asians people have like a mentality on workouts, how like Asians people think about bodybuilding and like people who have good physique, they will always criticize you for like in having a big body or like a skinny body or like having like very good skin color or like having like in a bad color like me. So I thought that I have to punish them. I have to punish these people who just say to me that yeah, I am skinny, I cannot do anything. And I was doing more hard work, but I don't even know that how bodybuilding works. So those time I researched and I did my best, and eventually I joined a gym and I did like my 2 years on there, and I did my like so much hard work on there. I eat a lots of food, even though like at just a moment when I was just like struggling to building muscle, I sold my phone, camera, like all of this materials thing what are expensive for like building this physique. And now look who I am right now. I'm the most youngest natural physique bodybuilder in Bangladesh, and I am one of the best. Look, you might think these guys may be joking, but I do know who I can be and how I will do that. And I said some two important words on here, that having a clear vision, like having a clear thought that who you are gonna be. And the second one is research. You don't research about your dream and you don't research about your competition, that's why you sucked. You have to have like a clear thought about yourself, about your dream. You have to do a good research on your dream, on your competition, how people are gonna do it. If you do these three things, it doesn't matter whatever the field you are in right now, you can go from this to this. At this moment, most of you guys have like a weak mentality. Somebody left from your life and you're just mentally ruined, and that's the only reason why you are sad. I could say you that you don't have enough money, I could say you that you don't have a good family, but I will say this again, that somebody who just left from your life and he or she might ruin you. So you have to find a way to recover from that. If your mind is strong, your body is gonna be strong. If your mind is weak, your body is gonna be weak. And it's all every realm of our life. If you want to do something, if you want to build something, if you have to have something, if you have to have a good valuable thing, doesn't matter it's gonna be material thing or like something valuable to you, you have to have like a mentality to get that. You have to have like a mentality to go much more deeper and think that how you are gonna do much more better, how you are gonna do this thing with like much more creativity. If you want to stand up, you have to do something different. You cannot go with like traditionally, then you are gonna be on the line. You have to have like a way, you have to know that cross that line. Look, even 20 years later, the field where you are right now is gonna be more competitive, but on this moment you are gonna find much more better opportunities, much more cheat codes, is because that's how our life, that's how our world created. You will always find a way to become much more better from the majority, and you have to find that. I found out that my age is like so young, my body is young, but I did something great and I look much more mature. So I thought that people are lacking somewhere where I should to give them that advice to just fill up that lack. Look, my English is not that good, but I came here to speak you the truth, to give you the real knowledge, how to become better version of yourself. You will find lots of YouTubers out there who just said lots of degenerate thing, who just don't know what they are doing. Even they don't know what they are doing, and they don't have like any serious goal. They just create a catchy thumbnail and they just manipulate you, and you don't get any kind of value. So I have been going through from like lots of traumas, stress. I have lost so many people on my life. At the age of 16, I lost my father, and from that age, my whole life has changed. From my mom lives away from me, around like 300 kilometers away. I have been sleep on floor around like 1.5 year, And there are lots of days I have been starving for foods, but I don't give up. There are those days I remember that I was just lending money to have food, but I didn't give up, and you give up. That's why you failed. That's the only reason you are failing at your life. You are doing something and you are getting some result, and you fail, and your fail is only because that you are getting something result, and it's not gonna fulfill your dopamine receptor, and you thought it's not gonna work. Let's leave from this place, and you failed. On corona time, I do know that what happened to me and what happened to the world. On those years, I lost my dad, and like I have seen how ruthless the world is. I cannot describe you that how I have been faced on those days, but I did my very best to be awake on those days and do my work and do my best. I have lost so many peoples who are just toxic, who are just negative, even though I love them, but I just said goodbye to them for my like own self, because I want to be something. And you have to have that same mentality, that you have to cut out all those negative people. Some betrayed, maybe some betrayed you, maybe some said lied to you, maybe some are not authentic to you. You have to cut them. These are one of the best rule in life. If you want to be on the next level, you have to meet or you have to interact with the good or intelligent people. You cannot be on the toppest level without having a like good network or good connection. You have to know how to convince people, you have to know how to work with people, you have to know how to deal with your pain, how to deal with all the sufferings. If you don't know, if you don't have that mentality to beat all of this, you cannot be on like the toppest position. Sure, you are gonna be something, but not that much. And you have to be successful at a like massive rate. You have to have like a life what people dreams, but they cannot build like your life is because you have faced those problems, those traumas, those issues what they are not even dream to face. And if you are for all of this, bro, you are gonna win at life. And I will be really happy if you're gonna win. Throughout this video, I have said you some really important rules, or you can take it like in a tips. If you put all of these rules on your life, and if you saw that you are getting result, that's an indication that you are getting on the right path. Do you understand? You have to have that mentality to do all of this thing. So build up your mentality first. Don't saw someone on internet who just show you something and you just think that okay, he's doing that work, and maybe if I do that same exact work, maybe I will be successful. That's not how it works. We all have different level of abilities. We all have like different thinking, and we all have different works. So you cannot copy someone, and you cannot be that same guy. You have to find your own unique way, and you have to keep that, and you have to work on that same exact thing for like years. Maybe it's gonna be like for 3 years, 4 years, 6 years. If you can give your blood, sweat, tears on your work, and if you have that kind of tenacity, dedication, nobody can stop you. You're gonna be do something in life. So I hope you have find something valuable on this video, and I hope all this information is gonna put a positive impact on your life. If it's, I will be really happy. Have a great day.